この番組はご覧のスポンサーの提供でお送りします。Alrighty, welcome everyone. I'm Teeaboo and I am back for more Mobile Suit Gundam. We're starting with episode 31 and the white base is going to become a space decoy. We'll see how that goes. Over the last couple of episodes, we landed in Jaburo and then had tragedy in Jaburo as we lost Matilda's loved one, who fully sacrificed himself in a Char attack. And then Char continued to attack using more surreptitious means, which were foiled by the dopeness of our orphans, Katz, Let's, and Kika. And they totally whomped them. It was great. But the military tried to keep those orphans back in Jaburo in the safety of their base and their childcare center, which was kind of a horrifying place. And by managing to be super helpful and super awesome, they managed to convince the lady in charge of childcare that they should instead be active serving members of the military on a military boat, which is a big win for everyone on White Base, I think. Wonderful. We are now taking off from Jaburo because things are bad there and there's no reason for us to stay. And the admirals have decided that White Base will be best served, or will best serve, as a decoy, which makes perfect sense given the inordinate amount of effort that the Zeons have been putting into chasing down and taking down White Base. Using it to pull their forces this way and that way, hither and to, actually seems like a good strategy, seems like a good idea. So we're going to go off and start our decoy operations. I think first we have to get out into space, and I don't know how well that's going to go, considering that I think I've mentioned this before, but the times when we have transitioned between two places have been the most dangerous times for all of us. So we'll see how that goes, but we're going to watch episode 31 titled A Decoy in Space, and I guess we're going to find out. So here we are for Mobile Suit Gundam. I've got episode 31 up and ready to go. It's 0 seconds. There will be two versions. Picture-in-picture version with the video up there, available in the description. Timer-based version up on YouTube. And if you want to do a beep-beep timer, want to sync up your own copy, there will be a beep-beep timer for your syncing purposes. Just get your copy ready because the beep-beep timer is coming at you now. Let's go. Oh. Oh. Yeah, like a badass. Fearlessly. And then they fearlessly ran away. Bravely, bravely ran away. That damn Char. I don't think it'll be the last we'll see of Char. All right. Two hours in advance to be a decoy. Ah, we got a decoy. Oh, okay. Well. Oh. Sure. Yeah, what was that whole little there was a little drop about Mirai and her stuff. Press X to doubt. I'm sorry, what? I hope you'll let me find you a husband? Zuma Zuma. Wait, she does? She has a fiance? Okay. Where is he? I'm gonna take him down. He's on side 6, which is still out there. Still chilling. Hi. Who the fuck are you? do. I don't fucking trust you. Yeah. Let's keep a nice distance up here. Bruh. Bruh, you can't hit on all of them. Hey. His name is Slager Law, though. What a name. Yo, what the fuck? Yeah, but he's no Ryu, dude. Not at all. For sure. Fucking Ren. So all of you are supposed to be soldiers? I wonder if he'll just straight die in this episode. No, he's not likable enough. He's not likable enough. He won't die. He's gonna stick around and be annoying forever. More of those glorious sliding frames. Oh, hello. Why are there... I don't think that vultures frequent the jungle. It seems like a weird mix there. I might be wrong. I could totally be wrong, but flamingos. Yas cut. Yas cut. Watch a Slager Law just pop out and blam! Shoot one down for no reason. They appear to be watching flamingos. Oh, I like this guy. The scar, the beard. Whoa. That's a lot of engines. Do you need that many engines? It's like a revolver of engines. Kind of dope. Great sound effect, too. Little dots. Oh, you don't need that many engines. You just needed them to break orbit. That's actually rad. I approve. Great. Yeah, she pissed. Is this a new suit? Mmm. I mean, it's called a big roll. Rick Doms? Man, they're just throwing around a bunch of names that I don't recognize. Doms are bad news, though. Oh boy. Aren't you heading straight up the opposite direction? For sure. For sure he will. Waiting for my brother. It seems like a weird cover-up, but okay. I actually like that "Are you afraid? Who isn't?" interaction. I think she's afraid because it's reasonable to be afraid when Char is coming. He's fucking terrifying. He's hyper-competent and your enemy. What could be scarier? Ah, he knows. He knows. God damn it, Char. Why are you so fucking good? Maybe. Wow. That's fast. G-Sky? What about the G-string? Sorry. Too easy. And we're being attacked. Alright, let's see what this big row can do. And the Rickdoms. Two others, fully nameless. Toquan and two others. Alright, so that's the big row. Looks like it's got some weird big giant grappling hook things. Cheeble Easy? What's that? True, but not in that way. Ah. Oh, getting deeper and deeper. G-Sky, go! What is different about it from just the G-Bowl? But I can't distance myself. I'm too close to it. Metaphor. Symbolism. No. Ooh, boy. Boom. Whoa, Mirai with the buttons. Ugh. The big row. Too fast. That sounds perverted. Oh, it's got big claws. Oh, God. Oh, no, it's got sailors on. What? Oh, no. It's not. Damn it, Sayla. Shit, do not get launched into orbit. Or, like, into gravity well. Fuck, 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 fuck. Yeah. Nothing. I don't do anything useful. I hit on girls. It's what I do. Haha. I don't like him. I full don't like him. Watch people in the comments be like, "You're gonna love Slagar. Just give him a few episodes." My man's, there are not that many episodes left. Okay. Sweet. That's it. What? What? Do not let those children man the guns. Yes, her name is Kika. Mmm. Mmm. You wrong. Fully all of the mess. My dude. Sure. My fucking dude, stop. I will yeah, get your hands the fuck off me. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh boy. Both Amuro and Sayla are in a pickle. Amuro too dope. Let's go. God damn it. Somebody's got to save Sayla. No, what's up with that? Fair enough. Fair enough. As long as you're getting out there, my dude. Let's go, Kai. I like that little sound. Doink. Did I fucking ask you? Did I fucking ask you, dude? What? You don't fit at all, my dude. Get the fuck out of here. Take a swim in outer space. It's the big row. Mm-hmm. Nope. Hi, my name is Kai. Thanks, Kai. You're gonna manually dockify? Wow. That was kind of dope. No, no, he's totally gonna make it happen. Because Amuro is too cool. Let's go. We are falling into atmosphere. You know why I asked. This is very interesting. It's showing Sayla being more competent than she has been before. Not that she hasn't been competent in the past, but she's just hesitating because she's worried about killing Char. It's really quite interesting as a character point. The what? You gonna go blue again? Whoa. Whoa. Oh boy, it's identical. They're just gonna blast each other. If this guy fucks it up. What? Whoa. That's ballsy, Char. Fuck. Oh my god, what? Huh. Oh, 100%. Obvi. Impossible. Hmm. Oh my goodness. This is a real ship-to-ship combat. It's kind of dope. Hey, he hit him. All right, credit where credit is due. Still don't like him. And they're gone. Whoa. I haven't noticed any reused shots so far in this episode. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, Sayla. Nice. Bakoom. It's right behind you. Nope, they are 1v1ing. Whoosh. Nothing? You can do nothing. Okay, you grabbed me. Fuck. Shit, never mind. Oh, shit, G-forces. He did. Oh, shit. Amuro. Amuro. Okay, snap to it. Bleep, bloop, bloop. Whoa. My dude. All right, that was a rad sequence. Wow, really on the back foot there. Very cool. Hi. Okay, so one of the Doms are traded. Yeah. And one of the nameless people. Oh my god. Sure. Sure, that's why. Damn it. And he's being humble? Fuck. God damn it. Stop being likable. You bastard. Stop it. I want to hate you. God damn it. Oh, 100%. God fucking damn it. Thank you. I appreciate you continuing to be like totally slimy. Legitimate compliments. Bruh. Bruh. Hey. Fuck. Do I hate him or do I love him? I don't know anymore. I don't know anymore. He's certainly the highlight of the episode, but in like a bad way. All right, hold on. I'm sorry. I can't. Nope. Absolutely not. Ooh, that's a lot of guns. Did we have that many guns before? That's a new shot of white base. That's cool looking. God, I just don't know about this dude. Like, I fucking hate how slimy he is with the ladies, but then he actually genuinely compliments Sayla on like, oh, you're really strong and strong-willed and cool, which is like a legitimate compliment where he's not just like, you hot, me fuck, right? But then he's also just an absolute slime ball and he's hitting on everybody. I guess he's in for the ride now, right? Like, I really guess he is. Shit, I mean, I don't like him, but am I gonna idolize this fucker? God damn it. And then we got all the kids just being like, he's real big, just like Ryu. No, he can't replace Ryu. And he sits around and he just like, ha 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 ha. Ha ha. And sort of like is questioning, like side questioning all of Bright's decisions and being kind of a brat. I don't fucking know about this guy, man. I'm real confused as to whether he's the worst or the best. He's one or the other. He's either the worst or the best. And maybe it's that he's the worst because we're going to get to love him and he'll be the best. But what the fuck? Okay, I actually really like this Zanzibar taking off sequence. At first, I made a joke about it having too many engines, but it is a rad scene, and they got the sound effect for taking off of giant ship and like a space shuttle kind of. They super nailed it, I think. I think it's super great. And then they get off and pop it off into space and continue on their way. Char with the tactics. I love his second in command guy. I think he's pretty rad looking. I like his whole full chin beard thing. And the big scar across his face. I think he's dope. And I love this tension in Sayla. Having her demonstrate that she's like improved in a lot of ways, but is hesitating because of her worry about shooting down her brother is very interesting to me. And very cool. It's really good. Also, some of the character acting in this episode I think is fantastic. Like this little moment where she turns around, it's a little shift in her personality when she is like lying here, a little shift in the way that she looks and a little bit of a face that she puts on. But it's really pretty looking and I like it a lot. Okay. I hate the scene, but I do want to see the sequence where he like stumbles into Mirai again because there was some pretty great character animation there. But I don't know exactly where it was, so I might not be able to find it. I'm just not sure. I really like the animation and interactions between the Bigro and the other things. It just whipping other suits around and chucking them off into space is kind of awesome. And then of course the final sequence where it grabs onto Amuro, grabs onto the Gundam and yanks him so hard that he loses consciousness because of the G-forces, I think is super fantastic. Also, this is a shout, like a callback to things that we've seen multiple times, but it really, really helps sell the nature of them being on this spaceship when they're in combat, which is big impact happens on ship, zoom, 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 boom, cut to inside where characters are moving around, right? It's very classic like Star Trek, original Star Trek stuff where, you know, explosion happens outside the ship and hits the shields, and then we cut to all the people in the ship and they all go whoa at the same time. But it works psychologically to make the thing happen, even if it's ridiculous when you actually think about it. I love pensive Char here, as he's thinking about all this stuff. I can't believe it. And then he goes all blue and thinks about Artesia, the one who hated war and was intelligent. And then a little later, we get a similar sequence, but we flash to a young Artesia as well, which is pretty cool. Oh, yeah. So this is this sequence, which I did want to see again, just because of the character animation. Mirai gets like knocked forward, knocked back. He does a full 360 spin into a full like hug, hump, wham. Sorry, totally unintentional. Didn't mean to run into you in the train there, lady. It's like, all right, dude. Okay, cool. Nobody else is flying across the room and landing on women that they're attracted to. Let's not. But fine, sure, whatever, man. And he's just like lazing around, questioning decisions, being like, "Oh yes, ha 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 ha." Ha." Sorry, there's a character in NADPOD who he reminds me of because he's just like an absolutely infuriating, extremely, like, conceited character, which I don't know that this guy lives up to, but it's just the fact that he constantly is like, "Ha ha, ha ha ha," like, chuckling, reminds me of this character who has a verbal tick where he ends basically every sentence that he says with, "Ha ha ha." He'll just be like, "Oh, so you're all poor, ha 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 ha." And it's a fantastic character for Brian Murphy to have created, and it just perfectly reminds me of this dude. I don't know, man. Kai repeats his line about not being able to be depressed all the time, which is pretty cool. And Amuro pulls an awesome maneuver where he fires some rockets behind Sayla to launch her backward. I don't know if you'd actually get the propulsion to pull somebody out of a gravity well, but I'll buy it. I don't mind. It works super well. Also, there are those black lines that are just like in Dragon Maid. Except that the ones that we were talking about in Dragon Maid were white. Yeah, so I do see them all over the place. I'm an idiot. Cool. We do a cool, full midair docking, and it's awesome, and we managed to make it happen. Char gets pensive again, and then we get this really dope sequence of ship-to-ship combat as they're like, wait until we see the whites of their eyes, wait until we get closer, and then fire. And it's super dope, and Char going for the massive, like, go to ramming speed and actually try to hit them maneuver. I also love the thing that he says to one of his guys. They're like, but won't we then hit them? And he's like, no, we'd have a higher chance of hitting them if we were actually trying to move around all the time. They'll move out of our way. We're chilling. Just wait, get the guns ready, and shoot at them when they move out of our way. I think that's pretty cool. I think it's a cool maneuver by Char and a very Char thing to do. Yeah, as they blast past each other. And he is able to be the one who gets a shot off and hits them real good. And there's just this whole sequence of all these lasers and all these fights and all these blasts going on to the point that it's almost confusing. But the Big Bro swoops in, grabs the Gundam and pulls him away, and I love this shot of Amuro getting squished into his chair and his eyes kind of bugging out as he's subjected to immense acceleration pressure. And he fully passes out here. It's really got some shades of this is a weird pull, but it's not that weird. It's a straightforward and simple pull. It's got some shades of Shinji, various Shinji maneuvers in his mech, like becoming overwhelmed by stuff. I know that I don't think there's an exact sequence that completely matches up with like Shinji passing out in the scene. But the idea of the stuff going on outside your mech still affects the pilot is very important. And we see Amuro do a bunch of superhuman things, like super pilot stuff, like, I'm so good at piloting. And then he gets yoinked by a bigger ship and is fully passed out for a moment. And it's genuinely tense and genuinely terrifying, and I think it's really good. And then he comes to just barely, and his eyes are still wavering, and he's still not completely able to focus. He's got this drool out, and he gets pulled up to here and is able to pull out of the way just in time and fire his own gun straight down into the thing and win the day by doing so in a really incredible way. But wow, lucky break there, little plot armor-esque. And so we turn from our dope homies to this guy with the teeth of and he's our next option. Okay, cool. And then Mr. This guy comes in, hits on all of the girls again, asks Mirai to take a shower with him, and waltzes off with his boys. It's such a Chad move. I hate him. I absolutely despise him. But I have to admit, it is the Chaddest Chad move that I've ever seen. And we have not had a character like him at all. Fully different breed of unlikable from any other character that we have ever had. And also a fully different breed of likable if you find him likable. I don't know how to feel about him. I just don't know yet. So we're gonna have to watch another episode to find out. I'm gonna check this episode on Sakagaburu just to see if there are any like weird Yas credits or things that I didn't quite look at again. But I think most of the awesomeness of this episode we've talked about. Regardless, I'll give it a shot, give it a check. Okay, there are only two cuts listed. One of them is in Itano. Actually, I think both of them are Itano. One is a confirmed Itano, and one is a presumed Itano. So let's look at this presumed Itano really quick. So this is Char walking up the thing. Jump, jump. Oh, it's the space takeoff. That fully tracks. I buy it. Oh, the smoke. It almost looks like brains, the way that it like curls in on itself. That's very unique looking. It looks really good. And then Char inside, brrr, and this breaking off is very, very much believably Itano stuff. Very cool. I also love that with the smoke spiraling around it. It's really visceral, really cool. And then this one is a confirmed Itano shot, which is, oh, it's Itano on the vultures? Well, it's listed as a confirmed Itano shot. I don't necessarily know that that's the case. Um, zooming by, more birds, flock of flamingos. See, I would have guessed this was a Yas shot, given that Yas did the flamingos earlier. Interesting. I also really like this scene of all of them having like a little moment of joy as they are taking off here, and Bright even going on the intercom to let everybody know that there's a flock of flamingos there is kind of cute. It's like a little moment of a respite before war and battles, creeps back in and we have to fight some stuff. Rad. This is a cool episode. I don't know if our new character is my favorite character or my least favorite character. I really, really don't know right now. We're gonna have to watch more and find out. Cool. I'm gonna take a break, do a sync, and be back in a second to watch another episode of Mobile Suit Gundam. See you in a second. Peace. All right, welcome back. We are good to go for episode 32 of Mobile Suit Gundam. This one's titled Breakthrough, which it kind of has two meanings that I can think of. One is like some kind of revelation and like we learned something, and the other is there's like a blockade and we have to break through it. Kind of leaning toward the second option since we're going from a place to another place and there might be stuff in our way. Makes sense to me. Anyway, let's watch the episode. Excuse me. Beep beep timer. What a battle. What a war. Contact. Which was pretty good. That was a harsh cut. I don't know if it has the same like double meaning in Japanese. Hmm. Hmm. Okay. Mm. All right, let's go Hayato. Mhm. Oh, that's very different. Take a chill pill, girl. We're letting Slagar cover. Okay. Zoom. Hmm. Bringing up the medical exams again, huh? All right, Hayato. Wait, what the fuck is that? It's got claw fangs. Ah! Ow. Dimitri. Sacrello. Yeah, fully. That's new. What is with these like odd angled shots that are a little bit off? Is this an outsourced episode? Or is this somebody being cheeky? Woo! Sweet. Oh, that looks silly. That looks just silly right there. That's just funny. Wow, yeah, that was rough. Well, it's half a mobile suit sitting on a jetpack. Yeah. There's no flow. Like last episode, literally everything was trackable and flowing perfectly. This episode has no flow. Wait, this is episode 32. This is about when Yas got hospitalized, right? Because we fully have been lost the sauce. We've lost the sauce, and we're lost in the sauce. Whoa. Idiot. Should have followed Char's orders. Unless it was a decoy for the decoy, but it wasn't. Okay, that's combat for the day. For now. Yeah, he coming. You do not understand, my man. He is persistent as hell. Yeah, he's bad. Oh, shit. I shouldn't have come into this conversation. Come on, man. Let me flirt with the girl. Dude. can you stop putting hands on people, my man? For real. Like, for real, for real. It's always about your brother. Yes, for sure. He super needs to stop touching people. Alright. Damaged as hell. Not gonna stop him for long. Ugh. Damn right you are. Fair. Or about a man who will disobey my orders. Alright, Mulligan. Hi, Dren! Long time no see, my dude! What's up? That's the second time somebody said that. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Shit. That's a lot of ships. Okay, so we are going to have to break through some kind of blockade-esque thing. Hello, say, wait, what? Oh, we're just chilling in 0G. It's like, why is that book floating? Interesting. Okay, sure. What do you want to talk about? Damn. Imawa. What? Bye. Incoming. 3 moose eyes. That's bad. Breakthrough. He said the thing! Ooh, dispersing Minovsky particles. Oh, there's that shot. Guns blazing. Love it. Let's see if they get the flow of battle better this time. Whoa, that's a lot of DOMs. You think? I don't know that you do, Dren. I think you were just near Char a lot. That's a lot of Rick DOMs. And all the moose eyes to back him up. That's a lot of fight. No comment. I think he's gonna fucking die, my dude. Fully up and ready. See, that cut looked great. Yeah, I am a little worried about that. Teeaboo. I want to believe in you, Sayla. I like the way that he ducks down next to it. That's good. And there's no reason to hesitate because they're not from the Zanzibar. Trying to punch through. He said it. He said the thing. What is the camel? Is that just one of the Musais? Yeah, sandwiched in between. Ooh, more of that same smoke. Very cool. Ooh, cool sunrise thing. Oh, the main fleet. The decoy. Looks like the decoys worked. Incoming. Yeah, we'll see, my dude. We'll see. Too early, too early. Yikes. Yeah, we're kind of just firing blind. Hi. Sweet. I hope this works. I hope this isn't a flaw, a bad idea. Pacow. Pacow. Got him. All right, don't celebrate too soon, my dude. There are a lot more. No. Thwack, thwack, thwack. Cut inside. Thwack, thwack, thwack. What? Was that a double kill? Sick. Cool explosion. Very cool explosion. Skirts? Oh, what a weird metaphor, my dude. Very strange. Just blast. Let's go, Mirai. Oh, hell yeah. Let's go, Mirai. Blasted. Oh, I'm just glad we hit him. One by one, focus fire. Sweet. Oh, the Doms, because they look like they have skirts. Got it. Took me a second. Gundam music. Boom. Oh my god, Mobile Suit Martial Arts. Thanks, Doan. Whoa, I think we got him. Got that one, absolutely. Tokumel, Kamel, and Swamel? Who named their kid Swamel? I need to have words with that parent. What? What? Nope. Well, that's crazy. I'm right here. Get him, get him, get him. Uh-oh. Bye, Swamel. You shouldn't have been named Swamel. It's a disposable name. Hey, hi, I am the Gundam. I'm gonna chop your big ship up. Hi, Amuro. Get some heroic music for Amuro. That's cool. Absolutely not. Oh boy. Okay, that's straight into space. You are about to get yoinked off into the void. Both. Now, hello. Oh, there goes another shield. Oh, and he blocks it with another one. Oh, that's badass. And sinks it in. That's that same explosion. It might have been flipped, but it was the same one. Oh, he's got the spear back. And we reused that cut. Yeah, Dren is fucking dead. Oh, boy. Let's not do that. Okay. Thanks. We definitely asked you. Bailed me out. Okay. He's growing on me. He's not the worst. He actually admits his mistakes and shit, which I didn't expect from his characterization earlier. Oh. Oh. That's very interesting. Right. Yeah, I don't know that they'll hold to that. But very interesting that there's a neutral side. Chances of what, Mirai? Oh, her fiance is on side 6. We might get some drama. Drama. Cool, 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 cool. Wow, do we actually get a break? Because we legit have not had a break, right? End? That's end. Well, there's fiance boy, I think. Okay, there's something off about this episode, and I don't know what it is. The initial combat especially, I think it gets better in the second combat, but the flow of this initial combat is whack as hell. This combat with this thing, it's whack as hell. It just doesn't make sense. It's like shit happening, shit happening, shit happening, no flow to it. Cut to characters inside, cut to characters inside. Weird shot of Char that like looks off, like this is foreshortened improperly. And it could be in like a stylistic way, but it could be that they don't have a key animator who's capable of doing it, or they don't have the time. And I'm not sure. But a lot of things in this episode feel a little bit off. We bring in the Gundam on the front, just the top half of the Gundam on top of a rocket ship, and it's very, very wonky looking. It feels like this battle is like written off. We're cutting inside and outside of the ships in like rapid succession, and it's just that none of it like flows together. It loses the flow of combat, which we had a perfect example of one episode ago that had a solid flow to combat where everything made sense and everything was trackable. This feels like a much worse show for a moment here. I didn't hit it. Hayato, hang on, right? Like inside, outside, things on screens, stuff cutting into stuff, cut to this guy, cut to that, chop, 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 chop. Hard to follow exactly what's going on. All of these slow-mo shots so that we can understand what's going on. Big explosions and stuff to kind of like Band-Aids over the thing. I'm going to look this episode up on, I guess, ANN, and see if there's a change in like episode direction or like an obvious change. Yeah, let me see. Because this is 32. 32 is scripted by Kenichi Matsuzaki. 31 through 33 are storyboarded by Minoru Yokitani. All of them. So that doesn't make sense. Unit director for episode 31 was Hiroshi Hisano. For episode 32 is Osamu Sekita, who is also director for a unit director for 24 and 28. So it's possible that like something went wonky there. And then also Osamu Sekita and Susumu Sekita, who might be the same person. I genuinely don't know. And I don't know if ANN is listing them correctly. And then animation direction is Kazuo Tomizawa, who's had other episodes as well. There's nothing that jumps out to me as like, oh, obviously there's something wrong here. Okay, Mobile Suit Gundam episode 32. If I pull that up and I look at it on the wiki, I'm just going to look at it because I'm not going to spoil the plot for myself on the wiki. I'm going to see if it lists anything about it like being outsourced or... No, it's just plot synopsis and stuff. I don't know. Yeah, even the Reddit rewatch thread, the first comment is that the battle felt a lot different than usual, and I super agree, but it showed that everyone has grown a lot. The guys aren't amateurs. They plowed through 6 mobile suits and 3 warships. Yeah, and that's awesome. Certainly this Zacrello is super weird. The episode, I would love to find something on the scene here. This whole thing feels a little off, and I do think it gets a little bit better a little bit later into the episode, but I don't know. I'm gonna have to admit it, Slegar is not the worst. He supports some of his homies and his teammates in a valid and valuable way. He is way too flirtatious with the ladies and puts hands on people in a way that I don't appreciate, but he also admits his mistakes and is like trying to prove himself in a new squad, and there's a human element to him where he's not just a Chad asshole. He's kind of a cool guy. And she just keeps walking in when people are talking about Char and then even comments on it. It's always about my brother, huh? Interesting. Okay, cool. Open up some laser comms. We get to meet Dren again, and then he dies. This whole scene with her having the book floating in front of her was weird. I was wondering if there was something magical going on here, but it's not. She's just having weird dreams, and it's zero gravity. Wonderful. character animation doesn't stand out to me over the course of this episode in general. There are some good moments and stuff, but in general, the flow, pace, and actual, like, look of the episode doesn't super stand out to me. There are cuts that are acceptable and good, but nothing that's like, wow, amazing, except for some of the explosions. I will admit, there are some cool explosions, one of which we reuse over the course of the episode, and I think it actually is really cool. So there's this explosion, which is neat, and then I think the next one immediately after it is very neat. I don't know where it is. Oh, it's there. There it is. Immediately after I give up. Boom, this one with all these snaking lines of fire and stuff. That's very rad. Okay, cool. We move along. We're firing stuff. We're shooting down guys. Amuro takes off in the Gundam and manages to save the day once more by knocking down a bunch of bad guys and fully eviscerating 2 of the Musais, which is super badass and very Amuro. A very Amuro thing to do. Yeah, I like that he Slayer kind of gets put in his place a little bit, and he admits that he was trying too hard to prove himself a little bit, and it actually works there. It works pretty well. So off we go to side 6, and we're gonna land somewhere that is fully independent and not a part of the war. Technically, not that that will stop Char from actually attacking them there. There's no way that he's not gonna no chance. Whole intro battle to this episode is whack as hell, and I don't understand it. I feel like this was a rejected design. Like, somebody rejected this design and was like, nah, too weird. Absolutely too weird. And then somebody was like, no, I'm gonna draw it anyway, and just made this whole scene on their own. And then they were like, well, I guess we don't have enough stuff to fill up this episode, so sure, we'll have a scene where they fight that guy in the beginning. Go for it. And then we put it in. That has nothing to do with reality, and there's no evidence that that's the case, but that is my headcanon for the way that this episode was built. Because what the fuck even is it? It's got weird claw things and like a mouth with teeth and like eyes and like a laser inside of its mouth. It's so weird. It's so strange. Worst design, weirdest design, maybe people's favorite design, but weirdest design by far. And Dren fully dies. We bring him back to just fully kill him, which feels a little bit, feels like it sucks. That just sucks for Dren. Get some more cool big space combat, lots and lots of enemies. I don't understand how the gun tank works in space, honestly. Like, how does it fly? It's got, like, one directional jetpacks on it, so it doesn't feel like a super viable space combat thing. I do really like this scene. This scene is very pretty. Okay, and I think that's all I have to say about this episode. It's a weird one. I don't know if I love it too much. Cool. I'm going to pull it up on Sakuburu, see if there's anything that other people think is really cool about this episode that I just fully missed. But once we do that, I think we'll just call it for the day. Oh, there are a bunch of cuts. Cool. I'll pull them up. And some of them are Yas listed, so I guess he was around for this episode. I just don't know. Dokonjo Gairu drawn on the pages of the book at 07. I don't know what that means. 6, 7. Oh, that thing. Cool. Just a little Easter egg there. And he gets flipped off into space. Yikes. Yeah, the second battle is way better. And this whole scene where he's like above or below, and he calls it out and then blocks it under the shield with another laser sword. Rad. Super rad. And then we reuse the explosion. And then we reuse this shot of him throwing the thing. I don't know, man. Weird. Okay, stuff going by. Lots of cool beams and lasers and stuff in the episode, for sure. Granted. And the flow of the second battle is much better. Characters on the inside and Dren and stuff. Okay, great. Big explosions, great. Kind of delight flares. Osamu Nabeshima, who we've seen before. Those cut-ins, big laser blasts, big booms, boom, 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 bang, 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 bam, 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 explosions, great. Things getting chopped up by lasers is pretty cool. And then we get some of the section of the fight here, which is Shigenobu Nagasaki. Okay, so none of these are actually credited to Yas, which tracks. I don't think there was anything in this episode that I would recognize as being Yas stuff. some cool moments, like these two things flying at each other is neat, but then the flow of everything after it doesn't make any sense. Like, did you see that? Okay, so they flow past each other. Cool idea for a scene. Cool idea. Cut to leaning over to shoot. Bam, 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 bam. Hold. That whole sequence of cuts they're way too quick to actually demonstrate anything or have any value. That's not how combat in Gundam works. Boom, 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 boom. Hold. Boom, boom, slow-mo. Boom, boom, boom. Weird. Very weird. Very weird to me. This is another exact thing that works perfectly to demonstrate the point as well. Okay, bad guy. Blam. Cut, cut, cut. That was fast. Okay. Hold, cut to elsewhere, cut, through, cut, cut, cut. They're all disconnected things. Like, why did we cut to the Gundam there and then cut back to the battle that was going on instead of cutting through the battle and then cutting to the Gundam? I guess it's because we're trying to demonstrate that the things are happening at the same time, but it's like, it's wrong. It's not quite right. Cutting in, cutting across, zipping through, stabbing, holding, pushing, stabbing, chopping, faces, chop, slice, Gundam, slice, lasers, boom. I guess we did it. It's weird. It's weird. I don't like it at all. It's very different from the usual, and it's not as effective. Okay. I don't know who's responsible for those sequences. I guess it could be Nagasaki, the animator themselves, but those sequences don't have the same crispness of storyboarding or the crispness of timing and flow that has made a lot of the combats in Gundam supremely watchable for a thing from its era. They're a little bit choppy, and it's noticeable immediately. Let me know what you think of those combats. Maybe they're your favorite combat sequences in the entire show. I don't know. And I think it would be fair to argue that they're cool in a different way, but I don't like them, and I don't think they work super well. And that doesn't detract too much from the episode as a whole, which is a pretty cool episode as these guys break through a whole bunch of warships and DOMs and other things and take down a bunch of enemies, and it's pretty rad. Also, Slegar is maybe not the worst. Darn, I wanted to hate him. Cool. I think that's it for this week on Mobile Suit Gundam. We'll come back next week to enter Side 6, meet Mirai's fiance, who seems to be in arranged marriage, but it seems like she actually cares about him, which is pretty cool, and maybe get attacked in the neutral zone. Sounds like fun to me. See you next week for that. Peace.